Dennis, you look
Anyways.
like a monster right now on your
Yeah, you're
camera.
the having no light on the back is.
Dude, it's freaking crazy.
There you
It
go.
looks so scary.
It just disappears.
Would have been super funny as if he would have fallen on his chair.
It makes your eyes. It makes your eyes look like they're like looking in different directions. Oh my gosh, dude.
Take 2. All right, let's get some intro music.
Delete.
Welcome to D&D Roll 4, where a bunch of us nerdy, tired dads and husbands sit around and play Dungeons and Dragons virtually with our friends. Thanks for joining us. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want to see some AI content, check out my website. If you want to see very poor... Look at my eyes are looking different directions.
Dude, are you doing the double camera thing like you had on the channel before, where your computer's doing it and then you have your webcam?
Yeah, webcam is doing Discord, and then my computer is doing the OBS Studios. But
So you're getting a double action creep.
My eyes look more normal on the computer.
I
wonder if I can. I wish there was a light on the camera, just like beep. Anyways, so Brennan is hanging out with some people. They came into town, so he won't be able to join us. But to give a quick recap, that might be actually brighter when I pull up like different.
Oh yeah, it does.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I can actually see your chest hair.
Rawr. Men. Nice.
The party came back from the Desert Giants, where they met a new adventurer, a dragonborn named Ragnar.
Nice.
Yeah,
That was one of the coolest.
Okay.
That was one of the coolest like quests of the adventure so far, though. Going into the desert, I really enjoyed the music and the vibes.
I finally watched Dune 2, by the way.
It's really good.
We need to talk about that later.
We do.
One of the greatest cinematic journeys of all time.
Got to Mintarn. Decided that they're gonna go kill a dragon, possibly, maybe to steal the lantern. We don't know yet. Muanimo is still with them. They got on the ship, took the ship across the sea. He boarded the boat. They sailed across the sea to return the heart of Tahiti, and then they got to what island is that? I'm all over the place tonight. I was gone for 3 days for work. They got to the island of Skagerrak. Is that the one?
Yeah, I think so.
Where this dragon resides. And they took the boats to the land and got attacked by these sharks. But wait, the sharks had legs. What? They're were sharks. Crazy. Here, I'm going to get a big map on the screen here. Is everybody logged on to Alberio?
Of course we are.
Yeah.
Skagerrak.
Yeah, that's the one. Cool. Does anybody remember what the were shark, the big guy, was saying?
He was saying things. I thought we killed him.
I was pretty angry.
He said something?
Ragnar his vision goes red, goes into his rage.
I just saw red. I wanted to kill everything.
I was just taking naps on my carpet.
So he was looking for somebody, but didn't find him with the group.
Oh yeah, the bitch queen looking for.
Oh yes, yeah, they're looking for Bo.
He mentioned that he was. What did he say? Something about she sent them or something. I have to go back and look.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, something about a queen and a witch and a hammer and a color and we.
Lightning.
Oh, you're looking for Bo. Well, Bo's not with us anymore.
Well, sorry
So
about
I think
that.
that's
We're gonna have to
why we
kill
all
you.
kind of just forgot that because Bo abandoned us. So we all just kind of like, oh well.
Bo is still in this world, believe it or not.
Taste my sword.
He's dead to us.
We might actually see the return of the Bitch Queen because couldn't complete that quest.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Bo. Bo's gonna be the bitch queen.
Can we just make a treaty with her on account of the fact guys like, hey dude, we don't have Bo anymore. I mean,
possibly.
I mean, they are still technically like her waters, right?
they're as much as her waters as they are Poseidon's waters.
Yeah.
Poseidon. Oh, there we go.
Flashbang. Jeez.
I turned off the dark mode so that it'd give more light when I'm on the Discord screen.
Nice.
All right. Wow, I don't like this mode. I'm gonna go back to dark mode when I'm done.
I live in a world of darkness.
Discord.
I
is
didn't know
wiped
Discord had a
out.
light mode.
I was
Yeah.
born in the darkness.
I am Gotham's reckoning, Batman. I'm not scared of the dark. I was born in it. All right.
Okay, but chills.
Other than Bane himself, you do a pretty good Bane.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, party. You guys just obliterated these were sharks.
That was a fun fight. It's kind of warmed up my bow.
You're at this kind of looks like when you guys came and dropped anchor in the ship, they were like, yeah, we're not going to go too close. It's a pretty dangerous area. You guys, take your little rowboats ashore. You realize, yeah, it's pretty rocky out here. This is not maybe an exact interpretation. I just pull some up real quick. But you can kind of see there's a rocky shore. You see kind of this like dark colored earth and rock, kind of matching kind of the tone of going up towards this volcano that you see up above you. Mount Skyrock.
Well, I'd like to loot these bodies, these shark peoples.
Loot the bodies, everybody.
Only we didn't fall back in the water.
Eh, it's
Sharks actually just showed
pretty
up and
shallow.
ate all the bodies.
yeah.
I'm gonna go to shore. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Emotep,
Making
ferry up with the magic carpet. Want to go for magic carpet ride?
Okay.
you find a bunch of kind of mundane
Magic carpet ride.
weapons. Like you got some heavy crossbows, some tridents, and swords. Nothing really of great value. Go ahead and make an investigation check though
Okay.
to see if you find anything special.
Ooh. 22.
You see wrapped around the arm of the greater were shark, and pretty tight. These guys, his like trench coat and everything over the top of it, because that's what they wear. Were sharks wear trench coats, apparently.
Yeah, they're pirates.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear. Pretty lore accurate.
Yeah. In case viewers didn't know. He's got like his jacket, he's got his pirate jacket on, and as you kind of tear open the sleeve a little bit, you see wrapped around this this kind of rosary, and it's got a very small piece of a yellow shard.
Hey.
Oh.
I really hope you guys
Just
get
toss
the
it.
lantern.
Just toss it in the water. We don't need it.
Hope you guys
He's
get
not with us anymore. Just toss it in the water.
the genie's lamp and just wish away all the shards. Done.
Yeah.
Quest complete.
New
Well-
campaign.
We'll throw the rosary with the shard in the hole, or the
Bag of holding. Yeah,
Okay,
just
I thought you
open
were
the.
gonna- I
I'll
thought you
throw
were
up the
gonna
bag of
throw it
holding.
into the ocean. Whole little Titanic moment here.
No, we're still in the bag of holding.
Yep.
Does anybody need a yellow shard?
That's Bo's.
It's Bo's, yeah.
Bo's yellow. Ah, poor Bo.
Add items. Custom item.
Ragnar's wading the water, going back to shore. Go ahead and talk amongst yourselves. What does the party do?
All right. Well, first things first, we need to survey this, and I'm not sure how we're going to survey it. Does anybody have any way to begin a scouting mission here without dying to Red Dragon?
I could.
I need a rest.
We just woke up.
We just had a fight.
We did just wake up, but all of us used our stuff.
That's on you, not me.
This is Emotep.
Very sim- This is
I
very
mean,
sympathetic.
we could take the magic carpet ride and kind of fly around quick.
Outside,
Can
just
I-
outside.
Can I sleep on the red carpet? Or the magic carpet.
We can take a short rest. Like that's very reasonable. Take a short rest real quick.
What short
Yeah,
rest
sure.
is about an hour, so we go scout for an hour while somebody else takes you guys take a short rest.
A short rest won't help me at all.
Yeah, I need a long
So
rest.
my only thing about the so I mean, okay, this is Chris talking. We literally just got off the ship. Like
Mhm.
probably literally just finished a long rest.
So
And you guys
No, we got
crashed
off
through
the
all-
ship. Yeah, we went off the ship, got on the boats, and then we went on the magic carpet when we started getting attacked,
Uh-huh.
and then jumped into the attack, and then that's when the
It's
session
probably
ended.
been 4 hours in the day.
you
I
guys-
don't know, we're 4 hours. Yeah,
You guys
so
did
it's
We
take
had
like
to
the
probably
sail
middle of the
from
day, right?
Mintarn.
up to Scatarack.
All the way up to Scatarack and then take the flying carpet out. I mean,
But
it's probably early afternoon.
I guess we didn't talk about time. But even if it's early afternoon, you're talking about taking a long rest right in the middle of the day. That's what I'm trying to say. Is like a player,
Oh,
as a character, as like
No,
a
I don't
player
need it.
wanting to
I
get
don't
your
need it.
long rest.
I don't
It's
need to
like,
take
I
one
get
right now. I just need to take one before we go do the dragon thing.
Oh, of course we'll do that before the dragon. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
That's what they're saying. Take a short rest for whoever needs to. Well, some of us go on a scout.
But I can't take everybody on the carpet. So like, some people have to get left behind on the shore by themselves.
All right, who stays with me? I'm sleeping.
I think that
Okay.
I'd be staying back here with my new friend. I'll keep an eye on him while he's sleeping.
I don't trust him. I like it.
That's Carrie, in case you didn't catch the accent. The attempted accent. Mu and Nemo. He's gonna talk in third person all the time, so you guys. Well, Mu and Nemo will stay back too because hard work. There's nothing dangerous on this island except the dragon.
Speaking of that, Momonimo, does he not have? Sorry, you don't understand me because I'm not speaking like a Imhotep. Hold on. Momonimo, doesn't he have any followers, any people on the island that help defend his treasure hoard and scout for him, or is he by himself?
Yeah, that's a really funny story. So, no, he sent them all to do research. All the wizards that were working for him to go do research. They're back in day, and then all of his Yuan-Ti creations were being created basically back on Mintarn because that's where he could go and abduct people, for his cause. So on this abandoned island, it just didn't really make sense. Also, Yuan-Ti don't like water a whole lot, so it's kind of a lot of work transporting him and everything. I wasn't willing to do that, so here we are. He's all alone.
So we are alone on the island with the dragon. There's
Yes.
there's no other creatures on this island than just the dragon and us.
Just the dragon that's been alive for about a millennia. That's correct.
So there's not a whole lot of scouting to do. If there is no more enemies, we just need to know how best to enter his lair.
Just let me sleep.
I agree with you, Imhotep. Why don't we take a loop around the island and see?
For being such a strong man, Ragnar, you need to take a nap a lot.
You want me to not take a nap and you want to fight me?
Sure, I'll fight you. I get on my carpet and fly up.
Can I spit acid at him?
He moves just out of range.
What?
Said you move just out of range for the acid
Yep.
spray.
Just out of range. In all seriousness, though, as a player, what do you need that you want to rest so bad?
My rage. I
You
want to
get
reset
so
it.
no, but you get so many rages per long rest. You don't only get one.
What are you talking about?
You reset your
Yeah,
rage
so many
every
per day.
long rest.
I only have one. I only have one rage. That's why I'm
You should
trying
have
to.
multiple
You have-
times to rage, bud.
If you
You
go
should
to
be able to rage
your
multiple times a
features
day.
and traits, you'll see you have 4 uses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I have 4 uses.
Yeah, you've
So
only
what
used
does
one.
that mean?
That means you can use it 4 times per long rest.
So you just used it once during that encounter. That was one use.
Oh,
So basically, every encounter that you use that, you check it off. Because your rage doesn't end until the battle ends or until you stop taking damage, basically.
I see. Okay.
Mhm.
So essentially, okay, because what I'm wanting to do is avoid, the adding up of
Oh,
rage
the
uses,
exhaustion.
exhaustion and stuff.
From
That's what I'm
frenzy
trying to
too.
avoid. Right. So
That's reset on
But the-
long
but-
rests, though. So that's going to be your long 8-hour rest once per day. So yeah, you do have to kind of be a little bit cautious of if it's worth doing a frenzy or not, though.
Yeah, your
So,
first
like, you
level
can-
exhaustion though isn't horrible.
Isn't terrible. But like when you can rage without frenzy raging.
yeah, but I
Yeah.
hurt so much when I do that.
You do.
You do, but there's the give and take of the hurt. And then the two paladins burn a couple spell slots. How many spell slots do you guys have left?
I got lots.
I used my holy symbol, so I really only used 3 spell slots. I have 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4,
you too.
5, 6 left.
What about your highest level one?
Carrie's doing pretty good too.
My highest level, I still have 2 of my 3rd level and 2 of my 2nd level.
Okay, so you use first level slots.
Yeah,
I
I'm
use
just
1 of
above
my 2nd
50
level
hit
and
points.
2 of my
So
first.
and Mike, what a short rest does, if there's any things that recharge on short rest, that's what short rest give you.
Yeah,
And then
but
and
my
then
rage
HP.
doesn't reset off of short rests.
no, it's
Correct,
only long rest.
correct.
Yeah.
No, and you can use hit die to heal on
Heal.
short rest as well.
Yeah. So if you
So
want,
'cause we're
If you
level-
he
need
is down quite a bit in health, but
I'm down to 58 hit points.
Yeah. So we'll do a short rest, which is an hour,
which is
and then
probably
you get
much
to
up to max health.
choose. It actually pretty close to this, yeah. And then you get to use. So when you get to do is because you're level 10, you have 10 D12 hit dice that you can roll during your short rest and regain that much hit points in that short rest. You don't have to use them all. You can just use a portion of that pool, and those recharge. A percentage of those recharge at a long rest. Not all of them, a specific amount. You have to look at the rule. I never remember. I have to look at it every time.
Yeah, it's like a 1d6 or something
I
number
think
of
no,
them.
isn't it like half of your total hit dice recover on a long rest?
It's up to 5 hit points.
But Ragnar can totally do a short rest.
Up to
and
5 hit
Carrie
dice.
will chill with him. It's just an hour, and you guys can go scout the clip, kind of look at the terrain and stuff.
Wait,
and
I
see.
can only recover 3 spell slots on a long rest?
No, that's
You
not.
recover everything.
Yeah.
I think it's just listing. It's listing out what you would recover.
Yes, listen what you would recover.
I
Guys,
see.
I gotta go take a poop real quick.
Okay.
Nature calls.
So we'll work through this here. So if you click on the
shit queen
short rest
calls.
button, if you click on the short rest button on DnD Beyond, are you on a computer or are you on your phone?
Who?
Mike, Mike.
Me?
Also, add
I'm on my
XP if you
computer.
haven't already.
I just did it. I just added XP. Okay, so click on short rest.
Yep. And then where it says like your class barbarian, then hit die,
Yeah,
and then
it's
a
got
bunch
the
of bosses
recover.
beneath it.
it says recover copper dragon. It's got reset maximum HP.
Yep.
Then it says barbarian hit die 1d12 plus 4, total of 10.
Yeah. So you
Do
click on
not-
these boxes down
Yeah,
here.
do not click the box reset maximum HP during
Yeah, don't click
changes
that.
during this reset. Yeah.
Okay.
Automatically apply healing with dice
With the
result.
dice
however,
result,
do click
yes.
that.
So you'll
Okay.
click however many dice you want to roll. Then it says like 4d10 plus whatever, or 4d12 plus whatever it's your healing bonus.
Yes.
And then you click that box, and when you do that, it will add that health to you when you hit take short rest.
I mean,
And
I
you click
got
the
some healing. I can give
If
him.
you just hit take short rest, it won't do anything. You actually have to roll the dice.
Yeah.
Well, don't waste your healing
don't-
when we
but
can
don't
do
do it right
short
now.
rest.
If we're doing a short rest, I have a pack slot that I can use, and I get it back on a short rest.
Okay.
So
you
wait,
drop
so
a
I'm
healing.
just saying
so you
that's
drop a
if you-
healing and then short rest, and you get
And
that
I
back.
get it right back. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Yeah.
so I could essentially roll all of them and then get them back?
No,
no.
I'm
So
we're
it's
talking
only
about
up
something
to
different.
Okay.
it's only up to a certain amount of hit die that you get back every long rest.
Up
So
to
you kinda-
5 hit dice is what you get
Yeah.
back. Which is half your level.
Up to
Up
5.
to.
So essentially,
So-
if I do 5,
You could recover all of them, but it's up to. It's like a percentage chance to get
okay, so then
up to 5.
so it'd be smart to use like 3.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't get the health from somewhere else where like your party members can help you, then it's
Yeah, but you guys
I
are
guess.
leaving.
Well, but
Right.
you haven't asked for any health.
That's true. I mean, you
Before
guys
we
know I'm
left.
hurt.
No, I know. That's. I mean, you have 2 paladins here that have like 100 health points of healing between them just on laying on hands. So.
Well, then touch me.
No, what I'm trying to
Touch
explain,
my
Austin.
body. Yeah.
Austin, what I'm trying to explain is if you have 10 hit dice, and let's say you used 8 hit dice before taking a long rest, you get to recover half your maximum hit dice. Half of your maximum hit dice recover on a long rest.
It's
So
up
if
to.
No. Well, yeah, because if you've only spent 4, then you get all 4 back.
That's not what's happened to me.
Yeah, no, read right here. At least at the end of a long rest, a character regains all his lost hit points. The character also regains spent hit dice up to the max number of hit dice, number of dice equal to half the character's total number of them. That's the reason why. So if you have 10 hit dice and you used 8, you only have 2. Now you have 2 left, right? When you take a long rest, you get 5 back. So you'll have 2 that are
Gotcha.
still unused. But if you used 4, you get all 4 back because you get to use up to 5.
Yeah. So 5 are like basically freebies.
Yes, and it's half your level. So when we get to
Yeah,
level
okay.
12, that extends to 6.
Okay,
and so on.
that makes sense why our previous levels it didn't do that. I had used more hit dice and it only recovered like 3 or something. And when I'd used 5.
Right, yeah, yep,
We were
exactly.
level 6.
Okay, that
'Cause
makes
you're
sense.
level 6.
Ah, so it would be a smart idea to do that.
Yeah, if you just,
I
if you
mean,
like, if you know we're only going to take 1 short rest, like
I just don't
in
know when we're
between,
gonna take another rest. Yeah.
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 So you can drop all 5, but see, like the thing is though is we have an amazing warlock paladin. He can use a pack spell, and his spell can heal somebody, and then short rest. He gets that spell back after a short rest. That's how paladins work. So you get a free healing spell basically if he hasn't used that spell slot, and then we can use some hit dice. Anyways,
We'll do it. We'll do this. We'll use my pack spell.
Is that your channel divinity? No.
What?
it's his
That spell?
it's his pack spell.
You got 5 hit points. I rolled a freaking 1.
Oh my gosh, that sucks.
Oh. Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah. What level? Oh, you're only level 3. Only level 2 warlock.
2 warlock. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's still a level 1 spell.
So warlocks get that spell.
Well, it's a cure wounds as anybody.
So my pack spells and my paladin spells are interchangeable. So I can cast a warlock spell with a paladin spell with warlock. So I can smite with my warlock.
But he doesn't get as many warlock slots.
Yeah. So I only
How
have
many-
2
you-
warlock slots, and I have for level 1 and 4 paladin.
But you can use paladin spells in those warlock slots, which
And
recover
the
on a short rest.
warlock slots recover on a short rest.
Mhm.
Yes, warlocks are
Okay.
very heavily based on having short rests.
That makes sense.
So I get like my hex blades curse back on a short rest. I think we get our channel
Whatever spell you use in the warlock's slot, you get back on the short rest.
That's that slot. Yeah.
Yeah, got it. Okay, that makes sense.
So I generally use my pack slots first.
What do you say, pack? What is that? What are you saying by that?
So a warlock makes a pact with a demon or an
Pact.
Yeah,
Oh,
pact.
pact.
I keep hearing
P-A-C-T.
pack. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, you're just missing the T. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, got it. Sorry, that was my fault.
It's like crick,
You're not
instead of creek.
understanding.
So
Crick.
and now you take a short rest. So now you determine, Mike, how many you want to roll. But what's your constitution?
Plus 10.
Plus 10. Whoa.
Hold on. So hold on. At the top, it's 18 with a plus 4.
Yeah, so you got
Okay.
+4. So you roll. So what you would end up rolling, but the game will do this for you. But you end up rolling is 1d12 plus 4, which means you will get a minimum of 5 hit points for every die roll, or on average, you'll get 11 per die roll.
So
Yeah,
have to
so-
math that out.
Yeah, so it says essentially like if I do 4, I'd get plus 16.
Plus 16 plus
As your bonus,
4
plus the
d6.
4d12.
Yeah,
4d12.
plus the 4d12s.
And then an average roll is 6 on a d12.
So that'd be
So
24.
you get 20. You'll be on average. It'll be 24 plus plus the bonus.
So
Right.
40.
But if I do just one more, that's 20 plus making it 5d12s, which actually is just a lot more.
It's an 11 on average more.
Yeah. So I think I'm
And
just
a
going to do
5
the
would
5.
get you to the freebie amount.
Exactly. It'd get me within that range. Plus, I could have other people heal me up.
Yeah, do it.
So make it easier. So I'm just going to do it.
You've added those 5 hit points, right?
I'm doing it right now.
He's rolling it right now.
Well, I gave him 5, so
Good stuff.
Oh.
57.
57. Nice. That is great.
Wow, you rolled way above average.
That's a very good roll.
That put me right back at 115 max health.
That's just
You have
above. It's
how
only
many?
2.
You have how many health? What's your HP? Oh, I miss being a tank.
That's only 2
I'm
points
not even
above
really a
average.
tank. I'm just beefy.
Yeah.
You're about
It's
as
the
tanky as
barbarian. It's those D12s, man.
It's not hard to hit. I guess it's a little hard to hit me too because my armor class is 19.
Do you have a higher more armor class than I do? I mean, you have more armor class than me, and you have more, and
Unique
you have
human.
and you have almost 40 more hit points than me.
Unique human.
I'm just
You-
above 100. So
Yeah, you have almost 50 more hit points than me.
Yeah, I'm at 104.
I'm at
In-
74.
Insect.
It's because I have a really low constitution.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I may have a lot of health, but I'm never getting myself out of a sticky situation.
Yeah, you
But
will.
again,
You'll
well-
brute force it.
No, I'll just fight.
Yeah.
I didn't
Just
say I'm getting
smash
out of
it.
it. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna fight.
Your AC is 19.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, us paladins, we can get our AC. I can get my AC right now up to 28.
Damn.
Is that with a shield?
Yeah, with shield.
So now without using a spell slot, you're at 23.
Yeah, 23. Yep.
Good thing dragons have plus 28 to hit.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so we're doing a scouting mission, Dennis. Real quick on the carpet. People that want to join me are gonna go fly around things, see if we see any other entrances into the into the volcano. Oh wow, the other people are staying behind for a short rest.
Okay.
Yep.
Who was going? Who's staying and who's going?
I'm
I'm
going
I
because
staying.
I
think it's the
don't need
three.
one.
I'm going with Imhotep.
It's me and then the other guy in our
Carrie.
party that's not here today, and then
How many?
What's
How
it?
many can go on the carpet?
I can fit 4 of you as long as Ragnar's on it.
So 2 paladins and
you?
Emotep.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Let's do
we'll
that.
3 go on a scouting, and the rest will stay behind.
I can fit 4 of us normal people, but when Ragnar joins, then I can only fit 3 of us because he's too big.
Ragnar is a big boy.
I mean, I'm
massive.
285 pounds.
You're pretty big too.
I'm pretty big.
I don't know if I can fit 4 with you on it.
Yeah, I'm 6'10". I'm a big boy, man.
I'm 138. I'm a small.
Yeah, I'm
I'm a
itty
lightweight.
bitty. I'm pretty itty bitty.
It makes it up then for average.
All right, we sell off Dennis on the carpet. Remember, taking them on a flying carpet ride.
Okay. How do you
I can
sing
show
that?
you the world,
I show you the world.
shining, shimmering, splendid.
One Nemo's like, "Tell me, princess." Okay, so those of you who are going on scouting, you are flying around. The biggest things you notice, if you want to make survival checks, perception checks, to kind of see intricacies of the landscape, besides just like the general obvious.
I see a
23
tree.
perception.
10.
I'm looking for, as I'm looking through here, I'm looking for any large enough locations that seem like they might be ways in and out that's beyond the main entrance. More specifically, kind of what I'm looking for.
So unlike Mount Doom, this does not have an entrance that goes into the volcano itself. As you circle around the island, it's actually, and the sides of the mountain are actually very sheer. So Crimson, you're like, this is a very steep mountain. There's no way up except for flight. Emotep, you do notice that there is a sharp switchback trail on one part of the mountain, on the eastern part of the mountain, that kind of goes up that towards the top. And as you guys kind of follow, at a distance, kind of staying away from the mountain, but also close enough where you can kind of see the details of it. It goes up quite a bit. It's a pretty tall volcano for this landscape. Like, it's not a whole lot of mountain ranges out here. The Ring of Fire is more kind of inland than out in this area, but give it like 8,000-9,000 feet. And
Dang.
you're scaling this thing up. And as you get higher, you start to feel the climate change as you're getting closer to the summit of this volcano. The air feels heavier, feels hotter. The sweat, like on your skin, starts to evaporate from the heat. It's extremely hot the further in you go. Do you keep climbing?
Yeah, we got to.
Okay.
You say we don't have any other entrances.
Yep, no entrances. As you get to the top, you start cresting, and you notice it kind of plateaus a little bit. Like, there's kind of this this kind of rim around the top of the volcano, and then you do notice it kind of curves and starts to go down a little bit. Do you crest over and take a look inside?
Might as well, right, guys?
I think we should go up high. We should go like way above.
I don't know, way
Or-
above, but we can.
Or
Well,
land
I'm
and
talking like a
crawl.
100 or more, couple hundred feet above it, because just in case.
I mean,
Like,
Dragon's
out
got pretty good
So-
eyesight.
I understand what you're saying with just in case, but if a dragon sees us, I don't think a just in case is going to save us.
Oh,
As you
All
get
right.
up, you see the rim of this kind of volcanic area right here. This is
Oh.
kind of where the switchback is over here. I haven't really done anything with characters necessarily yet. You see kind of down this drops down a little bit in elevation. Then in the very middle, there's this massive like obsidian stalagmite almost like structure that kind of goes up, and in the very center you see laying this enormous dragon with scales of dark red coloration, like almost like coals, with kind of veins of red and orange fire that kind of feather and curl around each of the scales, as if the skin on this very creature is too hot to touch.
Is he
Sitting,
sleeping?
sleeping, yep, slumbering in the middle of this kind of pool of magma. You see, obviously, different places here and there of kind of boiling. The earth seems to like almost tearing apart from the heat and kind of popping and movement of lava. You see,
Okay.
as though this might have been a place of offerings. These man-made steps that go up to where the dragon slumbers, and then you see across on the far side this structure of from what you can tell if you fly around and take a closer look at it, is made of some rare metals, very strong metals. You would recognize like as adamantine or something else that's very sturdy.
Hmm.
And he's slumbering. You know he's slumbering because you can hear the loud snores, the deep breaths, and you see the smoke kind of rising from his nostrils.
Nice.
Excellent.
Well, we don't want to sneak in without Ragnar and Carrie, do we? Or we try and get over to that structure.
So I think we kind of drift away so we can talk. We still
Yeah.
want to whisper, you know.
I'll be quiet.
So, guys, I have a very daring idea, and it will require very high risk on myself, but we might be able to get in and get out without being noticed. Depending
I know what you can do.
depending on what is going to happen with the dragon. And my fear is I don't want to touch the ground. I feel like maybe he will feel the tremor of our steps, but I can step into the ethereal realm, and by doing so, pass through any physical object. Passing through the walls of that adamantine structure, but I must then spend an hour inside the structure to recover the ability to do it again and step back out.
How are you going to step in there without touching the ground? Are you
That's
plan-
where my brain, I don't know.
Well, we can't cast
Can
fly
you
on
take the carpet with you?
Actually, let me read the thing. I don't know if the carpet comes with me or not. Hold on.
Is it anything that's on your body?
I'm
Could you
reading
wrap
it.
yourself up in
You
the
can
carpet?
move. At the start of your turn, you can step between the planes as long as you're not incapacitated. You can move through creatures and objects as long as if it was difficult terrain. You can see and affect creatures and objects in the ethereal realm, in the ethereal plane. Oh, in the ethereal plane. Okay. I got excited thinking that I could touch. I got excited thinking I could touch physical objects in there, and I was like, "Hold up!" I step in there,
That was cheap
spin a
guys.
turn, grab what I need to, and spin. Yeah, okay, but I can't do that. This feature lasts for 2 rounds. If you're inside an object when it ends, you're shunted to the nearest occupied spell. Yada yada yada. It doesn't. I mean, obviously, anything on me would come through. Obviously.
So that's what I'm saying. What if you fly down to where the hold is? You quickly wrap yourself in the carpet, jump into the ethereal realm, land, go through the building.
The
I could shove it
carpet
in like a
up.
bag of holding. I could shove it in a bag of holding.
Yeah, that too. And then you'd have to be quick
Would-
enough to pull it out of the bag of holding, put it down, and then get on top of it when you're.
Yeah, DM, how would that work? So let's pretend, I would the carpet come with me into the ethereal realm?
Does it say your possessions?
It
go with
doesn't
you?
say they don't. But
I would
when I
assume anything
step,
you're
my
wearing,
crossbow comes
holding.
with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like you disappear and like all of your clothing falls off and doesn't go with you.
Exactly.
That'd be funny. Oh. Actually, you know what? I think the DM ruling on that needs to be a little more aggressive.
You become naked.
I'd say since it's not a creature going with you, that since it's an object, I think it would stay in your possession, whatever you're holding.
Oh snap!
So drop us off at the edge, or do you want us?
You know,
I mean,
Do you want
We
to
would
take
have
us back
to-
down to camp?
or at
I
least
don't
right at
wanna-
the entrance.
so this is a player now speaking. Chris now speaking. I don't want to make this the Imhotep show. This is just the first idea that came to my brain.
I mean, Carrie also has a lot of magic that he can do to.
Right, and as cool of an idea it is as a player, as Imhotep, he gives the idea, but you can tell he's terrified.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the idea is that he's being up here by himself in a lair of a dragon for 1 hour.
But would he do that as a character?
I don't see why he wouldn't if there's like no other plausible way of doing it. So he steps into the ethereal realm. The dragon can't see him in the ethereal realm. He steps into a place that's completely sheltered
Mm-hmm.
and walled off on a flying carpet that's flying.
So
And then
have.
and then you lay on the carpet and you look through the treasure. I have a portable hole. You pull the portable hole out, you throw a bunch of treasure in the portable hole.
Fill that thing.
As fast as you can while the dragon wakes up, and then you slip back into the ethereal
Well,
realm.
I have a whole hour, right? 'Cause
Hey,
I have a
you could
wait for a short
throw
rest.
one of us in the portable hole, go through, and then we could come out of the portable and help you out.
100%. Both of you could. Is just hold your breath.
Yeah.
It's just holding your breath. You go in there, you hold your breath. I fold you up. It's only one round to get through.
So I have Unseen Servant too that we could use. It can't go through walls, but it could try to open the door.
Real quick to see if we even need to.
I gotta be within 60 feet of it.
Well, I don't know if I would risk that though, because then if an attempt to open the door could awaken the dragon.
Correct.
Depends
That's
on
what
how-
I'm worried about.
Yeah, depends on how well this dragon is slumbering.
We could cast it. I mean, we could cast detect magic and see if there's any magical something on the door.
Yeah, but the dragon could also have an inherent sense of like a sense of earth moving or vibration in the area, like he would know.
I like the portable hole. Go in with Emotep. We come out, and we can try and load everything
we
up.
can do in the hole.
We get out of there.
And then get out of there, dude.
So this is the thing, though. Okay, we also are on the assumption right now that the only barrier is to get through a wall. Once you get through that wall, we don't know what's through there. Now, the upside though is, I jump into the ethereal plane, I step through the wall, I realize, crap, we don't want to be in here. We're gonna die. I step back out, and I fly away. I pull you guys out of the horde. Hey, why aren't we in the treasure room? Because we don't want to be in the treasure room. We're gonna die.
We could
You
get
can go in
Moanimo
there
to
and
give us.
assess.
We could get Moanimo to give us a map of the building.
What
Does
is
he have one?
right? What is the?
But I'm also
what's your
thinking of
movement speed.
Moving through an object is considered difficult terrain. So walking through a wall would be, let's call it five movement speed to get through a wall.
Mm-hmm. So it's 10 movement speed to get through.
10 minutes movement speed to get through, 10 movement speed to get back through, which means I'm only use 20 movement speed. And I can stay within the ethereal realm for 2 rounds.
And you could technically dash, right?
What?
Can you dash as well?
Yeah.
So you'd get double your movement speed, so quadruple your. So
Yeah. While in the ethereal realm, I could theoretically move 120 feet.
I mean, worst case scenario, we wake the dragon up, and it chases us.
but would it want to leave its lair?
Well, and then we leave. We could try to fly back down to the beach, and then the rest of our party's down there.
And then we all
fast-
die. Yeah,
how-
we all
how-
die together.
how-
we all
Traffic
die.
We just go jump in the ocean and swim.
Wait, we could just swim in the ocean because we have the
Yeah,
stuff to do that, right?
yeah, I have my cloak. Yeah.
Dive bomb, go, go, go!
I'd be on top of the ocean.
Didn't it say we're
But-
8,000 feet in the air? Do you realize how many turns that is to get down to the ocean? going going the speed of the carpet, the carpet, like
How fast
How
does the
fast
carpet
does
go?
the carpet go?
60 feet.
A dragon's gonna go way faster than that, isn't it?
Wait, he probably.
Yeah.
He could just fly straight and fall faster. Also, so
I mean, we could just turn the flying carpet
Free
off
fall?
and just free fall,
Just free fall.
and then just pull it out the last minute so we don't die.
Just go straight out and then free fall down.
Yeah.
that is an option.
I mean, Mike, are you hearing any of this? I mean, are you have anything, Mr. Ragnar?
He's
on the
I mean, I know
beach.
you're not with us. I know you're not with us, but this is very much like all of us seem to be involved in this.
Yeah.
Let's
as a-
assume
as a-
that they bring information back, and
Well, they haven't said they're even back yet.
Well. Okay.
We might not come back. We're kind of thinking like, let's
If
pull
you
the
guys-
sides off now.
you guys
I
do
mean,
this all
As
right
a
now.
as a player, what are you thinking?
I'm trying not to metagame. I'm saying nothing.
You're probably-
Okay.
you're probably-
So I say we go back and talk to Carrie and Ragnar because
Yeah.
the dragon's asleep. He says, and Momo
Yep.
Nemo has said this dragon's been asleep for centuries, so he's probably not going to wake up anytime. So let's go
Yep.
back and regroup.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the unseen servant, we've got the plane shift. We just have. I think we need to have. We've got our entrance plan. I think we need a better exit plan.
Yeah, because right now we're stuck in there for an hour.
Yeah, but it's also
With my
like a
plan, we're
metal
stuck in there for
box.
an hour. Well, that's what,
Like,
yeah, that's
what
what I'm
is-
saying.
what is the dragon gonna do? I mean,
We're in an adamantium box with an adamantium
like a
door, which means like no sound would leave. You couldn't smell us. You couldn't hear us in there.
Nobody's got something to open doors magically, do they? Like,
well, but the dragon would have to break through the building to
or
get
have
to us.
minions do it for
The
us.
thing is, though, is I think I know what Ragnar is going to say. He's not here to plunder a treasure. He's here to kill a dragon.
He's here to kill the dragon. Yeah.
So it's almost better not to tell them and just get
Yeah,
the treasure. Then
No, you're not wrong. Actually, you know what? If we wake up the dragon, we'll bring it to him.
Have
Here you
fun.
go, Ragnar. See ya.
have fun with that. Distracted.
This was the end of Ragnar.
The beginning and end of Ragnar.
All right, let's go back and report this to the rest of the group, so that way Mike can actually put something in there without feeling like he's metagaming.
I love that for us.
Okay.
Okay. You guys are back. Welcome back. You see Carrie kind of just whittling on a piece of wood. You see Emo just hovering in the air, arms crossed. And Ragnar would probably be awake by now. It's been a minute.
Momo Nemo, do you have ways of shifting planes or teleporting?
Yes, absolutely I do.
There's our exit
Do you
strategy,
know?
boys.
Do you know if there's any enchantments on the hut up in the cave?
Yes, absolutely they are.
Do you know
If
what
we were
kinds?
well, what are they?
They're
you helped them
powerful
create it.
They're powerful spells that some Thane wizards cast on. I don't know exactly what they do.
We should have done detect magic on that thing while we were up there.
Where was Edwin when we needed him?
I know.
I've got detect magic.
I do too.
I don't know if it would have helped too
Metagaming
much.
wouldn't
So-
have made a difference.
So this is the thing,
Uh,
right? Is my step into the ethereal plane? There's no magic that could stop that.
Michael, do you like this?
It's just not.
Oh yeah.
It's not. There's no magic to stop that because it's not magical in nature. I've already stepped into a different plane, and now am completely in a different plane, walking in a different plane, and then reappear in the new and then back in the material plane.
It's
Yeah.
it's definitely a gamble because if we're in the portal hole and something happens to you by a spell and we're stuck in the hole.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Why don't we just walk up? Why don't we just walk up to it? You didn't find a door?
There was indeed a door on the building.
Oh yeah,
It is a door.
Yeah, but it's a magical door. You can't open the magical door.
What are you talking about? You've never heard of a mage?
We don't have a mage.
Are you a mage, Ragnar?
No, that's what you guys are for.
Yeah, we lost the
Well-
last one we had.
He was an idiot. I see.
What's really funny is that Mike has no idea who the mage was,
and
and
fits, fits pretty well.
and his attitude towards him already just fits the canon. Like,
He must have been a narcissist and just kidding. Who was a narcissist? Just had an ego, like all mages do.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh,
Momonimo, do you have like the ability to dispel magic?
Maybe.
You want your lamp back, don't you?
Well, yeah.
Is your lamp in the hut?
How am I supposed to know this?
Well,
sh-
don't you have
well,
some sort of
you-
bond with your lamp and know where it is at all times?
I would normally know, but I don't know. Let's just
Listen,
say
So Momonimo,
can't
we are on the
detect it.
cusp. Momonimo, we are on the cusp of requiring your lamp and giving you freedom. I think right now isn't the time to withhold information and your abilities, so help us get into it.
I cannot dispel magic. That is not my ability.
But you said you can shift into different planes.
Yeah, I can plane shift. You want to see it?
What-
not right now, Monimo.
Is it
It's
is
not
it
the time.
is it specific to certain planes, or any plane you wish?
Well, I have to have acquired a certain. How does plane shift work? Spell.
Were there any windows or any cracks in that hut, or was it like a solid like?
I don't feel like we didn't
container?
get very close to it, did we?
No,
We
but I
didn't.
mean, we would have seen kind of generally if there was something.
I think we would have gone
Airbend.
around to look at it. We just didn't do that on the map.
Why don't we just go back and test the door?
Because there is a sleeping giant, a dragon that is only 50 to 100 feet away from it. That's why.
Good, maybe we wake him up and he'll break it open.
I do have to have some sort of object that's attuned to the plane where we want to shift to. So I can go home whenever I want to because horns, skin, fire. I'm fire. So I can go back to the fire plane.
Gary, do you have anything from your plane?
He, like looks at the moss on his shoulder.
Momonimo, would
I
that
say
work?
I do. I am from my plane.
Momonimo, would that work? Would that if Gary is in like the area of your plane shift to shift into the Feywild?
I do need a forked metal rod as well.
Does it need to be specific?
It has to be attuned to that place.
What is the frequency of this rod? When, is it like a tuning rod?
Ding.
Yeah. Is this
Hot
what you
rod.
mean? Is there a specific frequency per plane?
Yeah, every plane has its own. Do you not know what radio signals are, people? Like, you want to tune into a specific channel? You just wait. You'll
I think
see.
we're getting off
It's going to
topic
be
here.
huge.
It's gonna be huge. It's gonna revolutionize the Sword Coast.
You are fake news.
Okay, so question: are we gonna all go up and try to plane shift? Are we gonna try to have Momonimo go through the door, or are we just gonna kill the dragon? Then we have all the time.
Look, I can't directly or indirectly harm you guys, so I can't make decisions regarding this building lest I
But
accidentally kill you. I just
you
got
could-
myself out of here. You've been lawyered.
You could
See the
fight with
contract?
us.
Me
But
fighting
by
trying
doing
to accidentally
doing
kill all of
nothing and
you.
not helping us, you're putting us in harm's way as well.
It's a double bind. I'm sorry. It's one of those things.
Yeah, but see, you didn't write the double bind. We did, so you're caught in our double bind. Not we're caught in yours.
But who's the ultimate master over the lamp?
It has nothing to do with
Whoever
the lamp.
holds
It has
it.
to do with the contract that we wrote with you.
Let me rub it real quick.
Wait. Well, yeah. Well, that's the whole point, right? Where's this guy been? We're trying to get my lamp back so you guys can get your wishes. La 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 la. I'm a genie. You know I'm a genie, right?
What?
He's like looks down. He's like still in his tiefling form. Like he like turns into this like genie-looking creature, but with like horns and like red skin.
Momanimo, do the song. Do the song. Do the song. You got a friend in me. The song. Do the
Prince
song.
Ali is he Ali.
There we go.
You ain't never had a friend like me.
Friend like me.
Anyways,
Wait, give me like a minute and I can get it.
yeah, I knew you. You ain't never, ever
Ever
had a
had a
friend.
friend like me.
All right, so what's the plan?
So who's bound by this contract? What's their name?
Each of us are individually named ourselves on the contract.
How is my name written in the contract exactly?
You wrote your own name in the contract.
Yeah, what was that name? There was a name on there you guys were supposed to say that would release me from the contract. What
Oh
was
my
that
gosh.
name?
Yeah, only call him by his proper name. Got it.
Yeah, you should probably disclose this information to Ragnar. He seems
I
like
don't
the
think
right
we're gonna
one.
say
He's
anything
not in the
direct.
contract, so he can't undo.
Oh,
He
you're
can call
right.
you whatever he
not
wants
part-
because he's not in the contract.
He's not in the contract.
So I could kill him.
Theoretically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ragnar, let's
technically.
go see this dragon.
All right.
I like you. I don't want you to die.
All right, get back to the topic here, guys. The ultimate heist of the dragon.
My unseen servant would do the door, but it would trigger whatever. There. Okay, so how about this? We go up, we use a detect magic. We can see what spell and try to deduce what spell's on the door. If it's a banishing spell or something like that, we can use the unseen servant to then touch it and trigger it. And then the plane shift is the failsafe, but that almost needs to be done first because you have an hour to get out.
We have to stay an hour inside.
Yeah. But we can see if we use detect magic still, we can see if it's on the door or if it's on the building.
So
I mean,
I think
we could.
Go.
Oh, I was just gonna say we could fly down very close to it and use detect magic to see. So it's not
And-
like on the
Sorry.
exterior we'd be able to see, not necessarily within the interior. So the traps within the inside we wouldn't know.
But if we could get the door open with your unseen servant, or other ways, like we could even fly up to the door. Why make it so complicated? We could also just fly up to the door, be on the carpet, unlock the door from the carpet, never touching the ground. Because I'm just worried about touching the ground as being a way that's it's like a spider web. That by touching the ground is gonna let off some kind of tremor that is going to rustle the dragon.
Well, do you not
And
think
if
that
we-
opening the door would also cause the same vibrations
It possibly could.
through the building
But-
into the ground?
But I'm just saying, if we could get the door open in that fashion, we could then go inside and close the door behind us, loot freely, and then use my ethereal step to get out.
Well, why don't we go look?
Let's go check. I think we need to go take everyone up, hold everyone back close, and we need to go take a closer look at the building. Because my thought is if we can see into the building too, there's another option I've got.
So, my the carpet of flying can only carry, well, look at Ragnar. Not everybody.
So I'm the only one going on the carpet?
So I don't know how we all will fly up there, but like I can't carry everybody.
Too
on
bad
a
we don't
flying
have that
carpet.
token that
For real.
Bo had.
The feather.
Rock feather
I
token.
feel like it was a scheme by the dungeon master to get rid of that cool item.
Yeah.
We could throw. I look at Ragnar. How long can you how long can you hold your breath?
Well, how long would it take us to fly
As he
back up
goes
there?
to hold his breath.
A while, wouldn't it? I mean, 8,000 feet. Then I said.
That would take
It's all peach.
60. Could you double?
Not that long.
Could you double movement on the?
Technically, no. The flying carpet is considered a vehicle, and so vehicles fly at the 60 feet regardless.
Okay.
You can't dash on a carpet on a vehicle.
I mean,
Vehicles
that's
don't
a
dash.
That's a long time.
That's 133 turns.
Which is how many minutes?
What, 6 seconds?
13 minutes.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, you can hold your breath that long.
For 13 minutes?
You should try.
Yeah. Like I look at Emotep like, would you care to demonstrate?
Okay, I don't know what to do, man. I'm trying to think, guys.
I mean, what if we just take 2 trips? We can wait for up there for like half an hour.
Like,
13 minutes.
But no, but the thing is like, well, being on the edge of the caldera set off the same thing we're worried about being within the actual core.
Well, I mean, if we
Okay.
don't step within the caldera, not necessarily on the edge.
Well, there was that switchback path, so if we go the switchback path, and
Right
we
at the
just
top.
set ourselves down a little bit ways back on it.
Like 100 feet back.
All right, I begin the trip. Take 2 people up, come back, grab the other 2 people. I hope the other 2 people are alive.
Okay.
So
And
we're not
Mooma Nemo
actually...
can fly himself, so he's fine.
Yeah.
It's still a few hours, right?
It's only 13 minutes to get up. 26 minutes to round trip.
26 minutes to round trip.
Very nice. No
So-
difficult terrain because it's the sky, so
39 minutes to get us all up there.
if you're to walk, it might be more difficult, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hence the switchbacks. That would be way more difficult.
I can jump.
See, we're not like Frodo. We have
Yeah.
Unlike the Mount Doom where there's a door, this one doesn't have a door, so therefore we fly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you fools!
Okay.
Right here
How
we are on
long
the top.
can you be the
Here we go.
Imperial plane?
2 rounds, 2 turns
So are you guys going up to the building?
on the flying carpet.
Well, are all of you on it?
3 of us.
We can wait. We can't fit everybody because we got 2 people that are too big
And
for.
where
So
is everybody
the same
else at?
people. So the same people that were down taking the short rest are going to be
Where's the
outside.
switchbacks? The switchbacks are right where our people are at, Des?
Yeah.
It's
That's
like
where
up
that-
here, I
right.
think.
Mhm. This is kind of like as the switchback crests over to the plateau.
So then we do a circle. We leave them right here, and we do a circle all the way around outside the caldera to come around to the building.
Whee!
Is there any openings? Can you see in it? Solid walls?
Yeah, it's all very solid. You
Okay.
see a double steel door or adamantine door over here, and reinforced adamantine walls all around it.
Well, then do you want the honors or do you want me to cast detect magic?
All right, we're gonna go wrap the door, right, guys? To really inspect this thing.
Yep.
Here we go. Ready or not?
Say your prayers,
Uh,
brethren.
We never had a
So-
friend like me.
Can Moma Nemo cast detect magic? Yeah, I don't trust him right now.
Well,
Now we have
detect
to-
magic. Before you do this, how long does that last? 10 minutes.
10 minutes. 30 feet.
I might be taking too much thing, but let's stay out here, cast it out here, because it takes verbal components,
Yes.
and then fly in with it on. So
Good
that way
idea.
we're not speaking close to the door. And don't and cast your unforeseen servant also out there. Do they because they don't detect magic has a concentration, right?
No. Yes. No. No concentration for either.
So cast both of them out here because I think they both take verbal, and then fly in with it. So that way we're ready to go.
Okay. Okay, that's gonna burn up some spell slots. That's fine. Okay. So casting detect magic and casting my unseen servant. And the unseen servant lasts an hour, so
Guess what I can do?
Hmm.
Dispel magic.
So if we need it, we have it.
you save that. I got detect magic. So we're
If
gonna
we need to.
cast. I'm gonna look at the door and try and concentrate on the building and see what auras are on the building.
Yeah, it's shiny. There's a lot of magic reinforced in this structure. Are you able to detect what school of magic it is?
It says I believe if I concentrate on it.
Mm-hmm.
So you create that's.
If you're
magic.
specifically looking for it on a specific
If you
object,
sense
then
magic
yeah.
item, yeah. So if you learn the school of magic, if any.
Yeah, you sense a very strong presence of abjuration magic. Which I don't know if you would know what that is necessarily, because you're untrained in magic. It's not something that Crimson could just Google and find out.
You could.
That I may or may not have just done.
Which all of you are tapping into your computer right now. You do recall, though, in your travels with Edwin, you remember the Blue Dragon also had a spell on that stone. There's some kind of abjuration magic. There were times on that the Wizard's Keep in the Fort Morning Lord area that there was abjuration magic generally used as like a warding or protective spells.
Like a very strong magic lock.
Or just protective spells
It's protective spells. It's protection.
from the elements, from anything. It'd be all kinds of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Would I get the sense if a dispel magic would work on it, or would this because that's like it only dispels certain levels, right?
You can roll Arcana and see if you would know something like that. It's not something you're trained in, so it's kind of like pretty high DC, flipping the coin kind of situation.
13 with a -1, 12.
You know that you know that dispel magic has worked on things before. You think didn't Bo dispel magic on the door or something? And Fort Morning Lord, somebody
Edwin did.
Edwin. So, oh, yeah, because Bo didn't tell you
Edwin.
afterwards.
So, I would
so
have
you know
to
that it
know.
can work, but you're not sure what the effects necessarily are in this one.
I would have to know what level the spell is attached to the.
No, you don't get to know.
You would have to just do your best guess at if you roll
Or-
a higher level
you're right.
spell.
I
You
have to
see
roll.
what spell you're rolling it at, and
And then if it's
And
not
then-
high enough, you have to roll to beat it, basically.
Yeah, Dennis will tell you it's higher
If
than
it's
third
third-
level,
Higher than third level, then I have to roll.
and then he'll tell you the roll, and then you roll, and hopefully you beat whatever it is. You don't get to know what
either
level.
you cast it at the third level that it is Dispel Magic, and it dispels because it's third level, or you cast at third level and I say roll because it's not, or you cast at fifth level Dispel Magic and it beats it because you could have been fifth or less. It's one of those things where you don't know until you cast at a level.
Yep.
Especially because you can't identify the magic that it is. If you could identify the spell, you could get closer to the spell level, but you
Yeah.
can't.
Well, I can only cast it at level 3, so
So it's worth a shot, right?
it's not
I
a
mean-
curse, is it?
You haven't
First
identified
off, guys, are we? This is all like internal monologuing, right? Because we're not speaking
Yeah.
on the carpet.
No, we're not speaking.
it. You ain't never had a friend like me.
We're hand signing.
Can
Like
can
Ben.
you how do I do this?
Show you the world.
How
Vin
close
wants
do you have to be?
Yeah, Vin wants to hand
Imhotep.
signal.
Imhotep starts speaking to you guys, and you realize he knows sign language. It's the first time you've seen him do it, and he's telling you invisible person, right? What you don't know what he's saying, but I'm doing this, and I realize that none of you guys speak it, and that's when I realized, oh, that's right. This is not a common thing. I just know it because this is what we speak in the desert. And then I stopped doing it. I take the carpet and fly away with the carpet to get away from the thing.
Flex, Imhotep.
Thanks, buddy. And I fly away.
Oh,
that way
I'm
we can
Imhotep.
speak.
I know all these fancy languages.
Okay.
Actually, I only know 2. Sign language, as I picked sign language as one of my languages. I thought that was cool.
Okay, so are we away? Are we away within like
We're away.
speaking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you just
We
command
say the
your
quest
unseen
to
servant
find.
to try the door? What's the worst that can happen?
Wakes the dragon.
Oh, okay, that works. That's the worst
You
that
guys
can
haven't
happen.
really looked at the dragon yet. You're
Well,
scared
if
of
it's
looking at the dragon.
abjuration magic probably is not like alarm magic. Like it's not going to trigger. I don't know. We could try. We could try the servant.
I guess
Then we try to dispel magic.
my next thing is I want you to see I want you to also detect magic also detect curses if they're magical?
If they're magical curses, yeah.
You
Okay.
sense a little bit of lycanthropy coming from Crimson.
Oh, yeah, Crimson, you feel it on yourself.
No, but does detect magic also detect curses?
It just
Yeah,
says
if it's magical.
Presence of magic within 30
Yeah.
feet sets magic.
It wouldn't identify like what school of magic
Or
it is.
as-
It just notice as
Yeah.
a magical effect,
Yeah, it was-
basically.
yeah.
Um,
And you know the school, so it could be a necromancy school and be a curse, but you wouldn't know it's a curse because you can't identify the spell that's being used.
Crimson,
Cool.
Pure by
Crimson, you notice as you look over towards the dragon, you notice like almost this like mist of magic that is kind of floating up into the dragon from. It's like kind of.
he's too far away.
Its arms.
It's only 30 feet.
Oh, how close were you when you're up next to the door?
Well, if we're there, we're like 60 feet from.
Well,
I
you
can
don't
only
need
see-
to tell him. Stop talking. He's going to give us information.
No, because I can barely see to the rim of the obsidian.
You notice that there's like a heat coming off the lava, like a mist almost, and it doesn't look magic at all.
I'm sorry.
The DM was trying to give you information.
I know, but I wouldn't have that information.
Don't cut him off. He was going to give it to you.
It's the DM though.
You're not asking
gonna
the right
look at the dragon.
questions and try to help a little bit, you know.
I was gonna look at the dragon, but I was like, we wouldn't have been close enough to the dragon.
There's no freaking way any of us would ever get that close to the dragon. There's no
No
freaking
way.
way.
Yeah, so I'm not even that close to the dragon. I'm looking over there. I'm like, okay, he's out of range. I'm like, okay, there's nothing. I can't see anything.
Yeah, there's no freaking way we get close to that dragon. Unless we
Okay.
knew exactly what was up over there and why we need to get over there. Unless we knew that, there's no way. Why would we ever go that close to the dragon?
Okay, so-
I have a suggestion.
Mhm.
Can Carrie transform into a fly or a small enough object to fit through a keyhole?
Is
So
there a
what
key?
you're
Or a
but
small enough creature.
you're asking him to fly through a magical barrier that could be some kind of protection that would hit him. Like abjuration isn't invocation, but isn't a vocation, but abjuration still can deal damage to you.
But if he doesn't touch the door, does it still work? Is it an area effect?
Yeah, I mean it could. I mean it could be like if it's a barrier that if you cross a barrier, right?
Yeah.
You don't know. You don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just being cautious here. Without a wizard to identify this stuff, we don't know what this actually is happening here.
Gotcha.
Dude, I say we just step through the ethereal plane, get on the other side of that thing, and just hope for the best.
Did we ask Monimo for a map of the room, of the place, yet?
Nope, no one
I
asked.
don't think we did we? Okay, I'll ask him when we get back.
Get the portable hole out and jump in.
Well, hold on though. We should go back, get a map so we know where to go within that building.
Oh, you're thinking there's multiple chambers. I guess I thought
Yeah.
it was
Well, it
one
could just
chamber.
be a chamber and then go down into other places.
That too. So
All right, let's go talk to him.
I think we need to know where we're going within that. So let's fly
We
back
go
around.
all the way back around to go ask him if he has a map or something, some kind of
I meant to
diagram of
ask him when we were down at the bottom.
Yeah.
No,
Okay. That was a waste of time.
I was not there
Okay.
during the creation of this edifice. The erection
And
of this edifice.
you've never been inside.
No.
Hmm.
That's a big note from me.
Well,
Are we gonna try and plane shift then?
how? Hold on. If he's never been inside, how is his lamp? Is his lamp actually there?
Well, the spell could. Because I can't see past the metal, and with the spells on there, that's probably why he can't detect his lamp. Is probably because it's in there.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Momonimo, where's your lamp at? Momonimo, is your lamp in there? Can you sense your lamp, or is it somewhere else?
I haven't sensed my lamp in decades, centuries.
Can you normally sense where your lamp is?
Yeah, it's like I just go like that, and then it's here. Usually, you can just summon it to me, or if my master has it in his possession, I would know where my master's at. In this case,
Okay.
Do you know where your master's at? Do you know can you pinpoint the location of your master?
yeah, that's my master over there. But he
No,
doesn't have it in his
before-
possession.
No, but before coming here, could you have pinpointed the location of your master?
You wondering if there's like a transaction history of where I've been, where my lamp has been?
No, you dingbat. I'm
Okay,
saying is
like
that
geocache.
does he sleep with your lamp or close by him? Do you? I mean, if
I don't know where it's been or where it has been.
Oh,
so you have,
no.
I
you
haven't
have no
detected it for a
idea.
very long time. Yeah, no.
How long has he been asleep?
Hoondarh?
Yes.
Ooh, let's see. He killed the Great White Death in 1000. It's 1483. But before that, he did meet the Green Dragon Galatriel. Just kidding, I don't know the Green Dragon. In the year 1300, the Battle of the Dragons.
Was that around the same time that you lost connection to your lamp?
Hold on. Well, he got it sometime. Let's see. Okay, hold on.
I know that he's like always aloof with us, but like we're like right here to find his lamp. I feel like he would want to be more helpful, wouldn't he?
Okay.
Maybe.
Year of the Rogue Dragons. It was Year of the Rogue Dragons when he found my lamp. About 100 years ago.
100 years ago he found it?
Hold on, that's when he found it. But
He's been sleeping for...
No, he wasn't sleeping.
Okay.
He was looking for a lair. Came to the Moonshade Isles, went to Mintarn, tried negotiating, found some wizards. He was working with this guy in Waterdeep for a while, killed him. We started working with these other mages, killed them. The Thanes found him because Hoondarh is kind of famous. You haven't heard of him. I'm really surprised by that. He's been around for 1,000 years. Kind of doesn't might have heard of him before. Let's see. He attacked Caladir and the Moonshade Isles because he was pissed off. Then he went to sleep only a few decades ago because he found this place. And he was looking for, like I said, something that would give him rejuvenation or basically eternal life. And that's kind of where I came in.
When was the last time you sensed your lamp?
About 30 years ago, 40 years ago. It's kind of early turn of the century.
What is this?
Was
Ask a question.
was it before he went to sleep?
Before I went to sleep, yeah, because he commanded me to build up his following, and then he went to sleep, basically. So I was in
So when he went to sleep, you
Mintarn
then could
Island.
not. When you went to sleep, you could not sense your lamp.
something around that time period. It all was fuck. You haven't thought about it in a long time. I try to suppress.
I look over Emotep. I look over Emotep, and I'm like,
Did he eat the lamp?
He would have shot that out. Give me a break. Come on.
he's been sleeping for 30 years.
Hibernation.
You think he should?
You don't think that bears aren't sitting in their poop in their hibernation holes?
This isn't a bear, it's a dragon.
This isn't a bear. If he's sleeping, his whole body is shut down.
Here's what we should ask ourselves. Does he have Saldriner's slow gem still in his possession? Because he found that, and he used that to put himself into a magical stasis. And that's kind of how he's been waiting until these wizards come back.
Oh, so he's not actually just sleeping. He has a magical item he's using to make himself sleep.
Imagine like an old man that's always snoring and wakes himself up a lot. So he needs something that keeps him asleep. That's kind of what Hoondarh is like. He's like this old man.
You said that's a gem, a
Like a sleep app system. Something.
What was the name of that thing called?
Saldriner's slow gem. It's a artifact of great power. Oh, you mortals. You really need to study more. Ragnar knows what I'm saying.
What?
All right, so we gonna go plane shift.
Did you post something?
The name of the gem.
Saldriner's slow gem.
Don't look it up. Don't look it up.
Nope.
Don't you dare look it up.
Okay.
Don't you dare do that. I knew that was the first thing you were gonna do.
That is meta.
Yep.
It's one thing to learn what the word abjuration means. It's another thing entirely to look up an artifact to understand it.
Who would do that?
What are you talking about?
All right,
I'd like to religion check on what that is.
Sure.
A 12.
Okay, hang on, let me try.
Sounds
I'm actually
like a
proficient
magical
here.
gem that has something to do with slowing abilities, and from the context you got, it probably puts him into a magical stasis. Slows down
Which
time for him.
means I think we're being a little bit cautious here, I think, about him being asleep. When you looked at the magic auras, what is it? One aura for the whole building, or was it an aura on the door and an aura on the building?
Well, there was like the whole building, so the door and the building was all shiny. Like the whole building was shiny, so it's probably one big giant aura.
Shiny. You see Monimo kind of walk up.
Based on
the dragon.
based on what Momonimo? Please don't go out there.
He can't wake up, guys. You don't understand. He's like walking up. This guy right here? No, he's not gonna wake up. No. Yeah. No way.
He's not going to be asleep without some sort of protections around him, though.
Oh, sure, yeah.
That's what I'm.
Yeah, I can be near him if I want. I'm not putting you in any danger with the contract. I couldn't do this if it was against contract.
Is he? What?
Did Dennis find a loophole?
I still don't trust him.
Oh yeah. What? So when Nomo Nemo was describing the structure, And the fact
starts
that
reaching out towards the dragon. Should I touch him?
I don't really care right now. He's being an idiot, so I'm just gonna ignore him.
Do it.
Because
Do it.
he wants the lantern as bad as the lamp as bad as we want to get it, and he knows that like we're
As soon as he get,
this is the most hope he's ever had to get his lamp in 30 years. He's not going to jeopardize it by accidentally waking up the dragon.
but if by accidentally waking up the dragon, he can basically get back to his lamp, like his masters then.
Yeah, but not with freedom.
Yeah,
He's not
true.
that his dragon will not give him freedom. So I just ignore him. So, but Nomonimo was describing the reason why they created that structure was to keep the heat from melting the gold. So what if the operation charm magic is just that, to protect the structure from the heat?
Well,
We got
What
the
do you say?
unseen servant.
Because how
Well,
many
we have-
people? Because how many people are stupid enough to do what we're doing right now?
not very many.
5.
Hmm.
5.
I am.
Yeah, that's you guys.
Well, you're here with us, so that's technically
So,
6.
so as much as we are
Hey, I'm
protecting
bound by a
ourselves from,
contract.
as much as we are protecting ourselves from the what ifs, I don't think he probably cared that people would come up here and do what we're doing, because I don't think anybody would have been stupid enough to try.
Well, let's try it then.
I mean,
Let's go.
arrogance is a big thing. Like, he could be very arrogant. Arrogant is.
Yes. I suggest maybe use some of that detect magic if you have any of it left, because we've been talking for some time.
It's 1 minute.
It's gone. Yeah, and we don't
It's-
want.
it's
I
10
got
minutes.
the unseen servant still, but
Okay.
Yeah, but we don't want to have him waste a spell slot again.
Gotcha.
What's wrong? Let's throw a magic, dispel magic on it and see what happens.
Let's
I
do
guess
it.
we
You
can't
wanna
tell.
do-
We
do you
can't. We
wanna-
can't.
do we want to do the unseen servant first, or do we want to dispel magic first?
Let's do the unseen servant first. Let's see what happens.
Okay, let's fly back over.
Here we go.
Do.
Okay, get within 60 feet. I'm going to have my unseen servant go and tell him to carefully open the door.
Does everybody else come with this time, or is everyone still staying back by the switchbacks?
But I can't fly Ragnar. Unless Ragnar.
No, we're all still flying.
Ragnar, you
Well,
just,
Nemo,
Ragnar
if I
doesn't
just,
get
if I
right.
just
back,
walk
or are you
over
coming
there,
over to watch?
I'm just hanging back. I'm waiting for them to tell me what to do next.
Monimo, can
he's,
we walk
he's waiting for
within?
the dragon.
Hey, I want to say something real quick. Mike, what do you want Ragnar to do, man? We've been kind of dominating this thing, but you didn't really talk.
I'm not metagaming. You do your thing.
But you're up there with us. There's no metagame here at all. We're all talking around you.
Didn't you already
There's no
leave?
metagame. Well, I'm talking about before we left. I mean, you're there.
I want to
you haven't
fight the
talked at all.
dragon.
He just wants to fight the dragon.
That was my mission. I want to kill it.
Does he still want to? So Ragnar still wants to kill it, even though now seeing the creature sitting there in the center there.
Yeah.
He is dumb.
He is- it's immensely powerful creature for sure.
Ragnar, if we get into the building, maybe there's something in there that'll help us kill the dragon.
Okay, what do
Like
you
a
need me
wish.
to do to get in it?
Like a wish.
Well,
That's what we're working on
gonna,
right now.
We're gonna go try to open the door, and then if that doesn't work, Vin's gonna try and dispel magic, and if that doesn't work, we're all gonna jump in a hole, and we're gonna try and plane shift through.
Is
That
there,
sounds so stupid. But, I mean,
is there something to fight down there?
No.
Yeah, it's possible.
Man, potentially.
All right, I'll go.
Treasure's usually never unguarded.
Well, but
well,
can he walk in this area without triggering anything? Like, because
Well, Nemo, if we walk around, are we gonna wake the dragon up?
I haven't been here in a long time, but I don't imagine so.
I mean, here it goes, guys.
Okay, we're gonna
And
start walking.
this is kind of where my negligence comes into play, where I really don't know if anything I do at this point is going to hurt you guys. So be
So
warned.
if
That is kind of your discretion.
So you think that going and touching a dragon is gonna hurt us? Okay.
We're
But
gonna
that's
walk.
a smart thing to
walk
do, man.
Just very. We're gonna
It
walk
looks so peaceful.
stealthily around.
Wait, can you transform into like something that can carry him?
Me?
No, carry.
Nah, Carrie's already burned one of his things. His one
Oh.
to another.
Yeah,
We could just put Ragnar in the portable hole right now. Fly him over.
Guys,
Hold the portable hole, set it down, say, Ragnar, jump in.
we should just do what our characters are gonna do, and let's just have Ragnar wait with Carrie, and we'll be right back and tell them if we got in, and if we need his help.
If we get in, Emotep will fly back and get you.
Does detect magic allow you to sense how many layers of magic are before you?
Yeah,
or
we'll
is
tell
it-
you all. We'll tell you all magic around all magic.
So you'll be able to see if there's like 4 or 5 different layers on the
Yeah.
building.
Yeah, absolutely. Why wouldn't it? It says there's all magic.
Unless it's impeded by an object.
Yeah,
So,
unless
yeah,
like
I-
lead. Unless
Yeah,
lead
it
is
is.
unless there's a
Well,
layer of lead.
you can't detect
Yeah,
magic
1 foot.
through a building. Like
Oh, through a building.
No, I can't see through the building. So 1 inch of common metal, thin sheet of lead, 3 feet of wood or dirt, or 1 foot of stone.
so, you know what you know.
Everything.
There's only one
else.
layer that we know of.
Yeah. But what's beyond the shed, we don't know.
Okay, his unseen servant unlock it just by trying to open it.
Yep. Goes over and tries to open the door.
You this as this unseen servant comes out, you feel like this like air kind of moving around you as if it's like something flying. It's not the normal footsteps like you'd see an unseen servant. It's like kind of like fluttering as it flies over. And it's like a little different.
He's got little wings on his feet.
Little
We don't see him. He's invisible.
He's
Oh, he's invisible.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, duh.
But the air kind of moves around as this unseen servant comes to shape. Nothing happens to the door. He just tries to open it, right? Yeah, nothing happens.
Yeah, nothing happens though.
Can you command it to do an unlock? Can you unseen servants unlock things?
Yeah, I can tell him like, hey, try to get into the shed.
Do you want
And even
unseen servants
cast,
to make
even
any
do it
noise?
just like a.
Can unseen servants make noise, or are they just completely silent? Deaf, dumb. Not deaf because they can take orders, but
Mute. Dumb.
dumb.
Invisible, mindless, shapeless, medium
Oh, there.
force,
Mindless.
brings into existence space in grand range, can't attack.
Can
What
it
do
just do
what
whatever you?
What does your new ability with vision allow you to do? Is it constant, or is it only you have to use it?
I have devil
Constant.
sight, so it's 120 feet. I can
Constant.
see in magical. So I have that now fully.
That's constant. Yes.
That's constant.
Yeah, so
That's why my
command your
eye-
unseen servants to try to get through the door, and it can't. Nothing happens. You don't really see anything change.
Be like, I'll point to Vin. Be like, you're up.
All right.
And we do know it's only one layer, right, on the outside.
That I can see.
I attempt to cast Dispel Magic.
Okay, at what level?
3.
Level 3.
Come on, natural 20.
You feel
Like we all feel like we're all thinking it's going to be a roll.
If it's a 9th level spell, I have to roll a 19. So
Let's see.
A heck of a spell if that's a 9th level spell.
You feel this spell as if maybe so close, but yeah, so far.
oh, great.
Make a roll.
Okay.
Here we go.
Spellcasting ability.
Yeah, just your spell. Just your spell. You're just your spell. Like you're making an attack roll.
But it's not. It's
So it's your wisdom.
So
It could be a charisma modifier.
You see where it
It'd
says
be like a
modifier
charisma roll.
plus at the top of your spells. It says modifier plus whatever.
it says
that is.
modifier spell attack.
No,
it's
the
not a
one,
spell
the one
attack.
next to your spell attack to the left. The modifier.
Here we go, guys.
So it's just a D20 plus your modifier.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here we go. You ready?
Was yours a +2?
It's +2. Are you freaking kidding me?
Inspiration. Inspiration. I have point of inspiration. I turn to Vin and I go, remember that time when you lopped off when you killed that guy in the basement at the chapel and you begged for forgiveness and you found yourself with friends around you? Remember that one time? Inspired.
As my holy symbol glows. Woo. Right. One more time.
If I cast,
A 2! Are you kidding me?
It was better though, right? I inspired.
Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous.
The spell seems to almost reverb. You feel ripples of magic in the air.
Oh, great. Here goes the dragon, guys.
That's such a bad roll. Like,
Dude, a 1 and a 2? What the hell is this? Stupid freaking... What if I roll it
I
again?
pulled the portable hole out. All right, jump in, boys.
15. My gosh, stupid.
Let's jump. Let's do it. Let's come on. Let's go to the first plan. Plan A.
Yeah, go right up to the building so we have as much movement speed as possible.
Yep.
All right, and jump in.
Okay, we're in.
We are stuck. By the way, guys, we are stuck in there for an hour.
Yep.
Unless
When
we
do
can,
this, we're
we
stuck.
might be able to open the door from the inside better than the outside.
Okay, but we're stuck in for an hour. Here we go.
I gotta bring my unseen servant with me.
Tell Monimo. Monimo, go tell the group that we're going inside, and we will be about an hour.
What do I look like to you? Some kind of messenger pigeon?
Do you want to die?
Yeah.
You're gonna kill me? Yeah, I do
No.
want that back, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell them. But I just don't like taking
Okay.
orders like that.
So they jump in. I fold it up into a napkin, put it in my pocket. They're now in the portable hole, holding their breath because there's 0 air in there. And
Well, it just lasts for a certain period.
no, there's
doesn't it?
0 air. You don't breathe. There is 0
Alright.
air in the portable hole. Yeah,
Tom
And I-
Cruise, this ish from Mission Possible 7, I believe.
yeah. I believe holding
Looking
your
at their
breath in
oxygen level.
D&D is unrealistic as crap, but it
It's
is
as
what it
many
is.
minutes
It's,
as your constitution modifier.
yeah, which is kind of
Really?
unrealistic for
4 minutes.
Yeah, that's why it's kind of unrealistic. Okay, I step into the ethereal plane with Ether Walk and walk through the wall, Dennis.
Okay. As you start to move forward, from my understanding of this abjuration spell,
Okay.
the magical effect that is on you at this moment.
It's not a magical effect. I shift into the ethereal plane. I am no longer in the material plane at all.
Okay.
Like, I am in the ethereal
Yep.
plane. I am no longer in the material plane at all.
This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be very interesting. Let's pop this off here. Boop. You see
Oh.
mounds and hordes and piles of gold and jewels, silver, platinum. And you see a lamp sitting here next to these chests.
We are stuck in here for an hour if we do this.
But you have to get back into the normal plane.
No, we can't talk. We're not breathing.
I know.
Get us out of the hole.
Yep.
Dude, I only can spend 12 seconds in here. Like,
So wait, what's the
No, but
hour
if-
deal? Is that how long?
Can you not bring us out? Okay, no, never mind.
What's the
I can't-
hour
wait.
rule?
I literally have 12 seconds. I have 2 turns.
Yeah, he's fine. You're fine. You're
Chris,
fine.
what is the hour
go.
that you're referencing about?
I can only use the Ether Walk once per short rest.
Oh,
So the minute I see this, I now must make the decision to remain in here for an hour or turn around and walk back out that wall, tell you, oh, it's in there. And which now we know where it's in there. But we are stuck in there for an hour. And if I pop back in the material plane, and if there's any other kind of spells that would prevent anything, we could die. There could be anything in there
You're
that would
in,
prevent us from living.
you are in there right now in ethereal plane. What do? You don't have the time to
This
think.
is, by the way,
This is-
no, please don't put me a timer. These are things that Imhotep, and reason why Chris has been quiet. These are things that Imhotep I'm now vocalizing,
Okay.
like the brain thought that he's been thinking
now you've
about
seen
this
what's
the
in there,
whole
and
time.
so I don't want this to be a whole. Well, now
Well,
I see what's in there, so I'm going to make my time.
I already imagined it was in the lamp was in there. Like the Imhotep
Yeah.
knew the lamp was in there. There's no way the lamp wasn't in there. I want to die.
Meanwhile, Ragnar, you notice that the dragon continues to sleep.
No.
Will these guys hurry up?
Ragnar's over this. His big sword is right above the dragon, ready to just coup de grace this thing. Let me
Sneak
kill it.
attack.
It's got Jonion's
I'm-
hourglass.
I'm actually standing there with the sword down, and I'm holding the hilt at the top.
Like this.
Yeah, the sword isn't on the
Oh.
ground, like pointing to the ground while my hand is at the top, kind of resting on it.
Hmm.
I just have it in front of me, trying to be patient and zen.
Do not rage until I need to. Do not rage until I need to. Getting angry.
Right now, I'm not trying to speak right now because I know, like, I don't want these two to metagame. So, like, I'm just.
Oh,
I'm
they
sorry,
don't-
but Imhotep.
They don't metagame.
I'm not.
Imhotep,
I'm not gonna say. Okay, I
Imhotep
learned my
has
lesson.
literally been thinking about this since the moment he saw this. This is literally his life on the line, right? This is as a player, you want to do it, but as a character in a game where this character could die right now, how would he play this? He could literally pop back into material plane and instantly die, possibly.
Sounds like some narration going on.
And I'm trying to play this the way Imhotep would, not the way necessarily Chris would. Chris says, "Do it." Like, what's the problem? Is this the video? Is this the game? It's just a game, right? Like, who cares? My character dies. Roll a new one. Keep playing D&D, right?
We'll stand by whatever you choose. Don't worry about it.
You're killing 3 characters, by the way.
Ragnar and Carrie go and start their own adventure.
Come on, you think the DM would just kill us outright?
Yes.
We found a really smart way to get in. You think he's gonna kill us? Yes.
It's a wish spell.
Absolutely.
It is 5.
Absolutely.
It is 5 wish spells.
5.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3 each.
That's this. No, I'm sorry. That's a metagame for Chris that he knows something that you guys are assuming incorrectly, but that's right.
Oh.
Yeah, all 5 of you get your wishes.
He appears in the material realm.
Inside the building or outside?
Inside the treasury.
I would like you to make a perception check.
I don't make any perception check. That portable hole is opened up to get these two my friends out of there immediately. I don't want them to be. I don't want them to suffocate at all. But now I'll make the perception check, Dennis. But those two are out immediately.
You open up the portable hole.
20.
But it's just this big black napkin. There's nothing.
Oh,
I roll a 20. I roll a 20.
It's pristine.
For
It's
perception check.
beautiful. There's like nice carvings in the walls of this place. There's wealth beyond your wildest dream. The portable hole is just a big black napkin. Just a nice silk napkin, like a big.
That's when you should end tonight. Just right there.
Did you? This might be retroactive. Did you set like a expectation with anybody else of like, hey, it has been this long, we haven't come out, do something?
No,
Because we can try.
I mean,
We'll
I mean,
force
I
our
told-
way. We can try and force our way out. We're gonna force our way out in a couple minutes because we would assume it would only take you a couple seconds to make it through. So in 1 minute,
I told you I should be in through there, and you shouldn't be holding your breath longer than
Can we
like
force ourselves
a
out of the
handful of
hole?
10 seconds. I opened it up. Now it's just a napkin. Well, but the thing is, though, is Dennis says it's just a napkin, which means normally when you open the napkin up, it opens up to this 10-foot diameter thing. I'm opening this up, and it goes from that little pocket square and remains a pocket square.
So about that time, I'd be like,
it seems like whatever magic that was that the portable hole was maintaining doesn't seem to have any magic on it.
But us, okay, so us inside the hole.
we can talk. Can we talk?
There's no
well,
air. There's no
there's no
air.
Air.
There's no air. You're
I can
literally going
see.
to suffocate.
No air.
You can see. Well, really, there's no light. Dark vision has to. The only way you can, technically.
both
right,
have-
I mean,
Yeah.
I have devil sight now, so
So
you can
Is
see.
there-
You can't. There's zero air inside a bag of holding or inside a portable hole.
So
okay, I'm gonna.
the
Vin-
portable
Dark-
hole does not create. Does it or does it not create like a bag of holding, like a separate plane?
Yeah, it's an astral plane. It's a
Okay.
pocket dimension within the astral plane.
So you guys still exist.
Yeah.
There's that.
well, for 4 minutes.
And your bodies
4 minutes.
and your bodies, by the way, do not decompose in there. So
You could resurrect us.
yeah, the resurrection
Oh.
is 100% possible.
That's
Which is
true.
kind of funny. You'll suffocate to death, and then you'll all of a sudden appear if we resurrect you. Like, dude, what the heck, man?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it's been more than time, I'm like a minute, I'm gonna start trying to like force my way out. And just kind of tap on Vin and be like, pull him with me.
This is hilarious. This is amazing.
Okay, you.
Dude.
Where you think the hole would normally be is just
All right.
a void. Is this
So,
void that
first
you
thing I
can't
do-
progress past a certain there's just nothing.
First
there.
thing I do, Dennis, is I go over and grab the lamp. Okay, and I put the lamp inside my bosom. Right, put it in my clothes. And now realizing I can't wait. My magic carpet and magic fine. My carpet still flies.
No.
Well, you didn't tell me that. You just said the bag is.
It nullifies all magic.
So whatever. So were you flying on the carpet when you were in
Yeah,
the ethereal
yeah,
plane?
yeah.
Were you holding it? Because
Yeah.
I thought you were holding it.
No, I flew in as if I was on the carpet still.
Yeah, but once you go into the material plane, then it would just drop,
You're
right?
in the ethereal plane though, so nothing happens.
But when I come
Once
back
you come
into
out
the
of the
material
ethereal
plane,
it drops on the floor.
all right. Well, I'll go get the lamp, put it in my clothes, roll up the thing, strap that to put that in my backpack, walk over to that door, and I look down at my pocket square and go, "This is for you guys," and I try to open the door.
The door doesn't seem to be opening.
I will sit there, and I know this probably doesn't matter. I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna bang on it. I'm gonna whack on it. I'm gonna do literally everything I possibly can to smash my way through that door.
Okay. Ragnar and Moanimo. Yes. You hear
And
banging.
Carrie.
Yeah, Carrie. You hear banging on this. Oh, you guys aren't over there.
Nope.
Moanimo went back. He probably would have come meandering back over here. You hear from across the volcano. I think something went terribly wrong. Terribly wrong. They're not back yet. You guys should come over here. Ragnar, you hear this, you come sprinting over.
Yep.
Okay. You hear the banging on the door. And Maybe are you screaming muffled? You hear like muffled screaming inside.
I don't scream because I don't know if anybody's there. I mean, at this point, I think I must figure out a way to get through this.
Okay.
So I'm just slamming my shoulder. I grab my spear. I'm trying to get my spear and wedge it underneath. I mean, I'm doing everything I can.
Is there a handle to the door?
I drag the chest over, put my spear in, I try to get leverage, I try to pop it. You know, I'm trying everything I can.
So
Is there a handle on the door?
there's not really a handle. There's like a keyhole that which you imagine when you put the key in, it kind of helps you open the door, or somehow the door opens.
Can I stick my tail in to see if it unlocks it?
Do you want to try doing a lockpick check here with the tail?
What is
Yeah.
this Ragnar with Mr. Strength want to brute force everything, and now he doesn't?
I don't know. I'm just trying to see if my tail will fix it.
Let's try the tail first.
All right. What's the what am I checking here?
Make a dexterity check.
Dexterity check.
So just click the plus whatever that's right above your dexterity.
Okay, the +3. 21.
Dang.
21.
Dang.
This door is unfortunately a bit more intricate than your tail was able to work. That's very, very good. Normally, you're like, this would open to like a pretty decent door, but this door seems to be a bit more elaborate. You feel as though there's maybe a couple tumblers in there. You can't quite get with the girth of the tail.
Do I hear this happening, Dennis? Do I hear a tail?
You kind of hear like something around where the lock is.
And that's when I yell, "Are you there? Are you there?"
Can I hear that?
Yeah, you can hear my.
So I don't understand. I'm just gonna. Quiet down.
Dennis, is there a gap underneath the door?
There,
At
nothing
all.
you can tell. It seems pretty sealed.
Can I see through anything at all? Is there any gaps? Can I see through it?
Mm-mm. Even the tumblers inside the lock are in such a way that you have to like work through all of them.
This obviously my banging on is not working. I grab my spear. No, I look around. Is there any weapon in here?
Yeah, there's a couple of swords lying around, like a bow.
Like there's like a hammer,
Sure.
a mace. I walk over, grab the hammer, and I come over to that door, and I heard smashing the ground next to the door. They try to chip off the ground to see if I can't make a hole.
Cool.
Dig under.
As you're going down into the ground, the wall seems to go down into the earth with you. How far do you want to go?
I'm going to keep going. I mean, this is minutes, but technically, if you look at the thing, like they start making saves, and they could possibly survive for a lot longer, right? So, I mean, I'm going to burn everything I can. If I can get under this door and slip my portable hole on the other side of this door, that could save their lives. I'm literally doing everything I can at this point to get that thing through on the other side of this door, or just smash on this door and try to break it down. And so I'm doing literally everything I can.
Okay, Imhotep is digging. Ragnar, what are you doing?
Can I hear him digging?
Nope.
Well, you'll hear the thumping of my hammer.
Yeah. Well, on the ground, not as
on the ground
really.
next to the door. Like it's probably smashing the door.
Yeah, you can probably hear like something smashing against the door if you're hitting the door if you're getting that close to it.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna run into it.
Okay, you run into it and make a strength check against it.
Oh, that's garbage. 10.
Oh,
Okay.
That's one.
Your
Hit
tail
the door. Oh.
My tail had a better chance.
Start to feel kind of angry. Oh.
I'm gonna do it again.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
Yeah. There we go. 25.
What'd you roll?
A 25. I kind of imagined this moment to be even more epic for you, like go into a rage and take my sword, and you seem like kind of back up and like get the earth going with your foot.
Yeah. Well, I took the first charge and it didn't really work. So then I took quite a few extra steps back and I ran.
Okay. Describe how badly the door breaks in.
Ooh.
Because that's a pretty good roll. And it's an adamantine door, so it's a very strong, sturdy metal. But
okay, so does it have hinges?
Sure.
Okay, so basically the hinges pop off, but like bullets, as I'm charging through this door. Is it 2 doors connected together or one just big giant door?
Yeah, there's 2 doors like this.
Okay. So hinges on both sides break and burst as I burst through both doors, and they open and bend in the middle where I hit.
DC 25 strength or lockpicking check on that door, guys, by the way. So good job, Michael. And what's up? You see the door just break in, and this is, I mean, it's probably gone a few minutes at this point. Like, he ran right over, like it wasn't like wasting a lot of time here.
Being very generous.
I'd say, because if you start going like round by round, he can move 80 feet basically per round, so he's able to get over there within a few minutes.
Within like 30 seconds.
That's
totally,
that's
one round.
Well, but then strength check,
2 rounds.
Yeah, be pretty quick.
I mean, you're within like
30 seconds right there.
He took some time wedging his tail into the hole, though. He was like,
yeah, I wasted a little time putting my tail in.
You notice as this door breaks in, there is no sound. The gentle ground noise of a snore stops.
Yes!
Emotep, you notice Ragnar burst through the door, and Ragnar, you feel like your strength just zapped immediately as you pass through the threshold of that door.
Oh,
like you feel a lot weaker. You're like, my sword feels heavy. You probably can't wield this sword at this point. It's such a big sword. This is
like, it's probably hard to walk around. I'm 350 pounds.
You're also fat, so it's like big sword, big boy.
Oh, the minute that happens, I'm shocked, but I come back to my senses and run out, grab the back of the ship, and throw it on the ground to get my friends out of the hole.
Okay. Instantly, you feel. Do you bring your carpet out with you? Just run right out.
It's already packed it away.
Okay. You feel the magic basically come back into you as soon as you exit. You notice that the napkin starts unfolding more and more. Like, oh my gosh. And you throw it out, portable hole opens up. Crimson, you're like trying to find the exit of this thing, and Vin, you're like, you like break through.
Princess Bride, we're just.
What happened?
What the heck, man?
Did you get it?
And I look up and I point.
You look over and you notice.
Oh, shoot.
The throat of this enormous fiery dragon starts to glow. And you hear this deep, devastating voice. You notice Moanimo's like standing over here, kind of like bowing. You hear this deep, devastating noise coming from his
spread out, run!
In a guttural tone that only Vin and Ragnar can Wait, are you guys the only ones to speak Draconic?
I definitely speak Draconic. Yeah.
I speak Draconic.
Of course you do.
I don't.
Give me a script.
Oh my gosh.
Give it to me.
What have I been doing my whole life?
That's
Who
definitely
awakes
worth.
the red rage?
You gotta pull
As long as we survive long enough that I can make it.
On me, huh?
Yeah. Wait, this is my voice?
Who awakes the red rage?
As this massive entity steps forward towards you. The red inside of his throat starts to glow.
Dang, dude, that's so good.
And I'm going to everybody to end the game right there. That's where we're going to stop tonight.
Reckon let's roll initiative first.
I think we're going to start top of the order next time at initiative.
Can we roll initiative?
Can we?
Well, what if your
I
initiative's
want
crappy?
Carrie to roll his own initiative, and I want everybody to be like, "All right, get back into roll initiative. Where are we at?"
We're so screwed. We're like at half health. And
Like,
Well, we can't take the
subscribe,
treasure.
Follow us on YouTube for more content of Austin doing cool sound effects with his voice.
Look at you now, you're alive. Oh, look at you now, you're alright. When the night